Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people, Wagwan, you know what it is. We back with another Monks boxing breakdown. My pick for this weekend's fight. The selection again wasn't too great for this weekend, but I've gone with the most relevant. He's not relevant, but yeah, he's got a bit of clout about him. So but yeah, man, the fight I've picked is Garcia versus Duarte. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm probably butchering that, but what can I say, man? You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, man, we're gonna get into that now. I haven't seen too much of Duarte. Um, yeah, I've hardly seen anything in it to do with this guy. So we'll check out some of his highlights in a second. But Garcia, we have seen Garcia recently. So he has a lost to Tank. He lost to Tank Davis. That was the last outing I saw of Garcia, and he didn't look all that. Like when you see videos of him and he's doing training and his speed and he's doing drills and that. Yeah, man, he's got some hype in it. But then when it comes to the actual fight, I didn't see much of the skills against Tank Davis. Tank said he hit hard and he was quick and all that. I don't know whether Tank was just boosting his opponent up to make his win look better. But he's classed as a YouTube boxer, I guess, because he's come up on the YouTube times. But yeah, we'll get into it, man. We'll get into the tail of the tape. And then have a quick look at what both these fighters are offering, you know what I mean, and the highlights and the knockouts and stuff. We'll check that out, and then I'll give my fight prediction at the end. For the last boxing breakdown, I got the prediction right, but I think I got the round wrong. So who was the last? Oh yeah, Andrade versus Benavidez. And I said Benavidez would win by TKO in the, what did I say, the 11th, but it happened in the 6th, I think. So I was out by a couple rounds, but again, Monk's Boxing Breakdown, we're here with the 99% win prediction. You know what I'm saying? Just got the eye for these things, when I see a fighter, and if I know a bit about each fighter, then I can predict quite well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying, we putting in work. Alright, yeah, let's get into it then. The tail of the tape. So yeah, people, as you know, my source is Box Live. I always use this website for all my boxing scheduling or finding out info on fighters, records, who they fought, all of that kind of stuff. So if you need to do the same, you want to schedule in fights, don't know when they're coming, don't want to miss out on the big fights, hit up Box Live. They will help you out there. So yeah, Saturday the 2nd of December we have Garcia versus Duarte. Like I said, I'm probably butchering man's name, innit? But it is what it is, you know what I mean? 12 rounds at the super lightweight. And normally I don't really check for the undercards, innit? But I looked on this undercard here. It's on quickly, yeah, it's on DAZN in America and the UK if you wanna watch that fight. I was looking at undercards like I do on every Monk's Boxing Breakdown. I might review them, I might not, depending on who's on them. I scroll through this one, and I just seen Davis versus Barroso, and I thought that fight is absolutely hilarious. I don't know who put that on. They must just want to do it for the entertainment factor. I'll get into it after. We can have a little, you know what I mean, about these, man, because it's the jokest fight ever. Like, you got the oldest Don, who Romero got a win against, but this guy was punching him up. And then you got the quitter Davis, and he's just funny in himself, innit? So we'll check that out in a second. But yeah, man, back to the tail of the tape. Let's get it. So yeah, there's December the 2nd, Saturday, it's in Houston, United States. You can watch it on DAZN in the UK and in America. Times, I'm they're never on time anyway, so just tune in, you know what I mean? So Garcia has a record of 23 wins, 1 loss and 0 draws. That 1 loss coming by the way of Tank Davis. And Duarte has 26 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. I count that draw as a loss because you didn't win or lose, you know what I mean? But it's kind of a loss, isn't it, if you don't win the battle. Garcia is 25 at a height of 5'10", his reach of 70 inches. He's orthodox fighter. Duarte is 27, 5'9", so a bit shorter, with a 70.9 inch reach. So his reaches, even though he's a bit shorter, he's got a bit longer reach, not by much. He fights out of orthodox as well. So like I said earlier, Garcia has 23 wins, 19 coming by way of KO, with a KO percentage of 83%. And like I always say here at Monks Boxing Breakdown, we like them high knockout percentages, innit? Like, if you got 90 knockouts but you fought 1,000 dudes, that don't mean nothing, you know what I mean? But obviously you won them and that, pat on the back and that, but we like the finishing. You can't be letting it go to referee decisions and all them thing there. But back to it, 83% knockout percentage, nice. 1 loss. In that loss he was stopped. Yeah, man, his form has been kind of alright. His first 4 fights were a KO in the first round, a TKO in the 7th, a unanimous decision in the 12th, a KO in the 6th, and then he got knocked out in the 7th round against Tank Davis. Duarte, like I'm saying, butchering the name. His form, we'll get into that after, but he's had 26 wins, 21 by way of KO, with a knockout percentage of 81%, which is alright as well. So both of these men got high knockout percentages. Somebody's getting knocked out, means it's going to be an entertaining fight. That's what we like here, you know what I'm saying? He's got his 1 loss. In that loss, it must have been he wasn't stopped, you know what I mean? It must have been by points. And he's got the 1 draw. He's got a little bit more experience than Garcia, with a total rounds of 129 pro rounds, and Garcia's pro rounds are 92. Both these mans ain't really rankings. The rankings ain't really saying all that. So yeah, there's not really too much I could say on this fight. It's not a greatest fight, but I chose it just because of that and the undercard, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's going to be knockouts, you know what I mean? So let's go over to YouTube, and first we'll look at Duarte highlights, Oscar, and see what he's dealing with. So overhand right, left. He's just swinging in this clip here. It just looks like he's swinging, you know what I mean? Wow, that left was nice. Chris, he's swinging wild though. He's got a few, when he puts it together, he's got a bit of power there, a bit of speed. Don't know who this guy is fighting, looks bummy. Here we go, here. This guy's flicking out the jab, trying to keep distance. He's just walking him down, looking to make entry with a few jabs, start working the body with hooks, bring it downstairs. Oh, yo, he caught man nicely. I think my man there was expecting the body blow, and he just went straight upstairs. So that's you know what I mean? He just showed a nice bit of power there. That knockout, the Donny looked fucked, you know what I mean? Donny looked like he didn't know where he was. Let's watch that again. Let's watch that one again. But yeah, He's very like hunchy. He's hunchy. The jabs ain't the best, but they're just putting his opponent where he's trying to position him where he wanted him. Then it comes to here. Wow, that right hook sent man. You know what I mean? So he does have the capability of doing damage to Garcia, as we can see here. But what we do know is Garcia is very quick. But can he take a shot? I don't know. Actually, he can take a shot. He got put down in one of his other fights, didn't he? Was it like early? And then he came back and smoked the guy. But this Duarte guy doesn't look too terrible. He looks like he could cause an upset, which is what we want. His record's not too bad either. You know what I mean? So there's definitely gonna be maximum violence. You know what I'm saying? As Dylan White would say. And that's what we want. We want some entertaining fights, right? So as you can see, people, yeah, he's not too bad of a fighter. Let's have a quick look at Garcia. That's MMA. They're good people. That's why MMA. So they should allow, man. Thank you. That's why MMA. You know what I mean? For letting us use your channel highlights. Great time in there. And he has shown that it's not just about his speed. He's shown great timing. Bow, side of the jaw, perfect punch. Set man to slate. Next up, Mario Marcias. He's very. I will say one thing though. His defense is lacking. He just hopes that he stays out of reach and hits the guy first, as you saw there. He's got great timing and great speed, good power also. But I think he does lack on the defensive side. So I think he can get caught, and he does look a bit lightweight to be fighting. Is he definitely fighting Oscar? Oscar's a big dude for him still. Let's see. Yeah, it is Oscar. So he's up against it. I mean, he looks small in these clips, but he's quite. Yeah, you know I mean, he might have to put on a bit of weight. Boy, that knockout was nice. The dude looked like a bum, but still, I like that. Just keeping him at range with the jab. Bang! Sticking the. Wow! He's hurt. He's hurt! Bow, bow. Yeah. I fucked him up with that one. Down, up. And the man's body didn't know what way to fold. You know what I'm saying? But I think the prediction for this ain't as plain as simple as some might make it out to be. I don't think I don't think Ryan Garcia is gonna have just a easy ride. You know what I mean? This Oscar Duarte, or however you pronounce it, he looks like he comes to fight, moves forward. It's whether he could deal with the speed of Garcia. So for this one, my fight prediction, I'm going for. Do you know what, people? I'm going for the upset. You know, this might be the first mistake I make on this channel, but I'm going for the Oscar win. He just looks like he could walk through most of Garcia's punches. Garcia looks a bit lightweight for the Donny. You know what I mean? So that's my prediction. I'm going for the Oscar Duarte win. I'm gonna say a unanimous decision. I think it's gonna go. Would it go to full? Most, like I'm saying, he's a knockout Donny. All right. I'm gonna say around 9 knockout for Oscar. He's gonna win by TKO in the 9th round. That's my fight prediction for Garcia versus Duarte. And there was one more fight. I don't even normally do this. I like to keep these episodes nice and short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? But just for this one, we've got to, because because it's a joke man fight. Friday there's the Gorman fight. I was gonna cover that one, but Gorman, I ain't really into. Yeah, not really into his fights. We have Davies versus Barrio, which is a joke man fight for the undercard. You know what I mean? They call Davis the Black Quitter. I don't know why they call him the Black Quitter. He must. I do know why, but I don't know why certain dons think they can say that. But yeah, man, he quit fighting against someone anyway, and he's always on IFL talking the most. He's funny, you know what I mean? The character and that. But their fight is on the same card. Probably be one of the first fights they show. So it's all the same. The zone, UK and US, 12 round super lightweight. Davies with his 25 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws, and Barroso looks like he's fucking 100 years old with 24 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws. So they're saying here Barrios is only 40, but he look older than 40 to me, bro. I think Davies looks about 40, even though he's 31. He looks 40, you know what I mean? But Barroso, my man's got to be at least 48 or something. You know what I mean? Barroso has the height advantage. Davies has the reach advantage. Just gonna quickly go through these ones, 'cause I don't really care about this one. 25 wins for Davies, 18 wins by KO with a KO percentage of 72. So he falls below the more time bracket, Monks Boxing Breakdown bracket. So you know what I'm saying. Whereas Barroso on the other side has 24 wins, 22 knockouts with a KO percentage of 92. You know what I'm saying? So you already don't know who I'm selecting for this. I'm not even going to look through the rest. But these man here, this is the joke man fight. This one's going to just be a great starter, a little warm up for the main course. You know what I'm saying? These man, he's either going to quit or get knocked out. You know what I mean? Barroso's coming for that knockout. He's coming for Davies, his soul. You know what I mean? But yeah, people, that's me. You know what I mean? For this one. Yeah, man, you've been watching Monks Boxing Breakdown. You know how we do. Episode 15, I think it's 15 or 14. But yeah, people, that's it, man. I've been the Monks Boxing Breakdown. I'm out of here. Salute.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?